Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading for the week beginning the 15th of June 2025. Well, the energy that's come up for you is the Seven of Wands. This is about not fighting wars that don't exist within yourself. It's about not worrying about things because they may not happen. And it's also about taking a stand for the things that are important in your life. It's about boundaries and making space to bring in the things that you want to bring in. This energy is echoed here really because it's talking about you really working out what's important for you and not listening to people who may be doubters or trying to tell you what they want you to do. And this may have happened over and over again, and you've had enough, really. So, this is a great victory for you, and it's about being quite single minded and focused on something that you want to bring in or that you want to create. Not overthinking, though, just going with your intuition. And it looks like it's around work and home. This is moving ahead in a very positive way and to do with more social situations or people coming in who are lighter and more fun. Where we get the Chariot and a 4 coming up, this would be indicating a move of home for some of you. And it's some sort of divine intervention. It's almost like it comes out of the blue for you. There could be a woman offering you this and some help, but there's a man here as well. And this man, well, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, whether you're male or female, is about this is about love and a divine counterpart or someone who is karmic to you. So you've known them in a past life. And you may be thinking, why do I feel so familiar with this person? Why do they feel, why am I so fascinated with them? And it is because you have had this connection in a past life, that you could have even been in the same family. Where we have pentacles and cups coming up together, that is indicative of family. And this is talking about family and creativity. A lot of Pisces are very creative, even if they work in a job that's scientific. They may be inventors, or they may be discovering new frontiers, or doing things in a totally different way. This is about some sort of vision to do with creativity. The Two of Wands is saying the world is your oyster. What do you want to create? And this is because it's in the line of karma. It's one of the reasons you came to Earth. You came to Earth to create. This is talking about your work, but also they're saying you're planting seeds for the long-term future, and that this could involve some travel as well. But it's about making decisions around this. You are going through, well, some of you are going through final endings to do with a difficult period. And this is where you are listening to your truth, honesty, and integrity to yourself and what is right for you, and then planting these seeds of what you want, clearing out the things you don't want, and putting yourself first, making yourself happy. Again, the Nine of Wands is also really about boundaries, and this is boundaries to do with relationships of regret or relationships of difficulty or people who oppose you or and maybe in competition with you. And you may be thinking about this and communicating this in some way, or just spending more time on your own. The Hermit can mean that you need more time to process your emotions next to the moon, but also that you are, this is about your own wisdom in some area of your life. This could even be psychology or the interpretation of dreams, and you may be thinking about this to do with your work in some way. But there's this expansion of your work to do with your own innate knowledge and your own particular set of skills and gifts that you were born with, really. It's all about balance to do with work and to do with your own, your need to be on your own and spend some time on your own. But you do have a lot of social invitations coming up, so it's balance in that way too. This could be a Sagittarian man because we've got the King of Wands fire sign and Temperance is Sagittarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but he would have those qualities of honesty, probably, and sometimes being a bit of a daredevil or going out on a limb. Temperance is the card of not going out on a limb. Often Sagittarians are very headstrong when they're young, and it is about learning the timing of things and also about what they really want, not being too influenced by other people. Being a mutable sign sometimes, and a bit like Pisces, um, we Pisces and Sagittarius can listen to other people's point of view too much. So it's about that balance and what is right for you. This is lovely for people coming in and things happening suddenly to do with home, and you could have more and more people coming to your home and have quite a fun celebratory time. This could be family coming to visit, or people like family in and out of your home. The Eight of Wands is the card of passion. And so some of you, it seems like there's this divine counterpart to do with love and hidden things being revealed about love. Because it's in the line of karma, there's no time around it. So this person may already be in your life or they're coming in. It's definitely about love and your soul group. Of course, we have a soul group, not just one soulmate, and they're talking about soul group who are friends as well here. But this is someone who you're very physically attracted to, who you both love each other unconditionally. And the Hierophant is the card, or one of the cards of marriage. So this is pretty special and very good for love. If it's not here yet, don't lose faith. The Two of Cups also is about, well, it's the card of engagement. It's about falling in love. And you may be meeting someone through a social situation with the Three of Cups there. You may be listening to this and saying, oh, that's not going to happen to me with the Eight of Swords and be feeling a bit like, where is love? But with these cards, they're saying it's coming. Sometimes this is indicative of being in an early love relationship. You may already be married to this person or be in a relationship. The Hierophant is about having some sort of ceremony, so usually it is about marriage. And they're just acknowledging that we all have, difficulties to overcome on our path, but that you are on your path and that there are tools and ways of doing things that can make it a lot easier. This really is talking about you receiving guidance from your guides, and even if you don't believe in them, just take a leap of faith and ask when you're in that meditative space, that space of the space between thoughts. And that is the emotional lesson for you. You want proof before you do it, but they're saying do it and you'll have the proof. There's new begin, and it's around love again, new beginnings to do with love, but also communication and the creative process. Of course, communication can be music, it can be art, it can be anything to do with how you interact with people in the world. The Devil, it's about having freedom. The Devil is fear, and fear stops us from doing everything. And it stops us from stepping out and embracing the unknown. And of course, we have to go through these periods where we're fearful and taking that step. Again, it helps to have routine and structure in your life. And this is the end of this period of time where things have been difficult. Things are coming in for you that are possibly to do with modern forms of technology and opportunities. This is long term, over at least 5 to 10 years, that this opportunity, but the opportunity is there now. So remember, it's about the long term success. Ace of Pentacles is success, and it's planting seeds for the long-term success. But really, what they're saying here, because this is the shorter-term future, it's saying, yes, you can create this now and bring it in quite quickly. You can bring in your wishes and hopes and dreams. The Ten of Cups is your wishes and hopes and dreams. You can have peace. You can travel. This could be a flight. And that there will be money there. There will be the financial resources and the stability financially. And again, in the long term. The Ace of Swords, the time indicated by the Ace of Swords is 10 years. The time indicated by the Ten of Cups is 10 years. So we're talking long, long term. Listen to your intuition. Make that choice. The Fool is about taking that step, like I said. And things may have been on hold for a period of time. The Hangman is about everything being on hold. When it's next to the Ace of Pentacles, and I am seeing this in so many readings at the moment, when it's next to the Ace of any Pentacles, any Ace, it means that that hold is now being lifted and it's the time to act, and you will have success. You'll be able to bring these things in. This is the Nine of Swords is Dark Night of the Soul, and overcoming that period of anxiety and, you know, possibly depression. It means just get out of bed and get on with things, and an improvement to do with your mental health. And what do you want to do with your work? The karmic wheel is turning to the chapter in your life where you are listening more to what you're good at and expressing that more, and some sort of new thing that you're bringing in, new opportunity that you're growing. And because in the line of karma, this is the longer term here, it is again talking about what do you want to create in the longer term. You will have people coming in to help you, and this is seeking professional advice as well, and so that there are resources here that you can access, and these may be new resources that you don't know about yet. So yes, the karmic wheel of your life is turning to the chapter where you have sudden opportunities coming in, and this could be about some sort of change around work and career in a very positive way. These are really wonderful outcomes. So, but you know, of course we have little hiccups along the way, or big hiccups, or things that we have to overcome. But it's about continuing and having that fortitude to overcome them. So let's have a look here. This is also the card of the Spirit Guide, like I said before, and guidance. So we'll ask the Starseed cards what your guide's advice is here. Double mission. Light worker Starseed. Serve the world by being you. Exactly. That's what we're talking about here. What did you bring into this world? What is uniquely yours? And what can you do to change the world in a positive way and bring light to the world? We are going into a very important time astrologically. So, yeah, how can you change the world to make it a better place? Nothing happens without my having invited it. This is so true. It is about us, the way we think and feel. So what we focus on is what we create. That's why it's so important to clear out any negativity or any ideas of fatedness. Things aren't fated. They're really to do with how we create in our lives and what we focus on and what we think about and what we've done in the past, and taking responsibility for that and moving forward. Unfurl the wings of forgiveness. Yeah. Forgiveness just holds us back. Unforgiveness, not forgiving, holds us back. So by forgiving, we're releasing, and we're not thinking about the past anymore, and we're not focused on the past, and we're not, when we don't focus on the negativity of the past, we open ourselves up to new things coming in, new positive things coming in. Yeah, you've been through that time of storm and chaos and anger and turbulence, and it's past. That's what they're saying. It's all about now. Don't look to the past. Realize and have gratitude for what you have now. And that's the work to be done. And it's a constant thing. You know, we have these cyclic thoughts that come up for us to be cleared constantly. And now's no different. But look at this. It's, really great success. And it might be doing something a bit differently. So, yeah, wonderful, Pisces. And have fun. Have a fun week. And I'll see you next week. God bless.